what we're doing, what Worldventures has allowed all of us to do, is more than what any individual person can claim to have done.
Hello and welcome, guys. Welcome to our webinar. My name is Efrosyni. I'm going to be your host for the next 30 minutes or so. I can see we've got a very international group here. I can see welcome to Alex from Zimbabwe. I've got Latvia in the house, Zimbabwe more in the house, London, US, Belgium, Norway. Wow, I don't know if I've missed any other countries. Athens, Dublin as well in Ireland. Beautiful. Wow, guys, definitely very international group. So my name is Efrosyni. I'm going to be your presenter for the next 30 minutes or so. And chances are, if you're watching this webinar right now, a friend of yours invited you, saying to you they've got something really, really exciting that they want to share with you. So you might already be a member of our great club, or you might be someone that's just been invited by someone super excited in order to share this amazing concept with you guys. My name is Efrosyni, and I've been very blessed to have been part of a wonderful travel club for the last 9 years. I mean, I've never done anything else in my life for as long as I've been a part of this amazing club. And if you were just watching the video just then, you probably noticed a bunch of people having a lot of fun. And I think everybody's got space in their life for more fun, right? Now, just before I get started, if I can kindly ask, if you can put your phone on silent for the next 30 minutes or so, because I'll tell you what, our phones are making our life easier, but at the same time, they can be a distraction. And I know there's going to be a lot of you tonight that you might have a moment where something's going to click inside of you. And if you're anything like me, when I saw a club 9 years ago, everything shifted in that moment in my life. It was one small decision that literally shifted and changed the direction of my life. So to give you a little bit of background, guys, I'm originally from Cyprus. I was living in London at the time that I came across our club. I spent half my life in Australia and the other half between Cyprus and London. And like most people, I was doing what my parents told me for a very long time, which is, you know, go to school, get good grades, get a good job, work your way up the ladder. The harder you work, the further that you're going to get. And believe me, I know that there's probably a lot of you in a similar situation. I did that for 15 years. For 15 years, I was very, very hardworking individual, worked my way up the ladder, and then I realized the ladder was up against the wrong wall. See, I had these golden handcuffs that gave me a good income, and I thought I had success, but I had no time. Until I met someone in my life, and I know we've all come across people in our life that, you know, chances are you've come across people in our life that, you know, maybe they've got no time, but they have money. That's where I was. I had some money. I was relatively successful in my head, but I had no time. Or maybe you've met people in your life that have plenty of time, but have no money. Okay? Or lots of people in our lives that have no time and no money. But 9 years ago, I met a man that had time and money freedom. And I said to myself, that's what I want. what is the point of having money? What is the point of having success if you don't have the time to spend it with people that you care about? And he shared an idea with me and my brother 9 years ago, which I'm going to be sharing with you guys shortly, which essentially changed everything. So that's a picture of me. I look better in that picture than what I do right now. It's a bit dark where I'm at right now. I'm in Eastern Europe. Spring is not quite here yet. So I prefer to use a sunny picture, which I think is a little bit more appropriate. And that's me and one of my favorite creatures, which is a dolphin. So guys, the slogan of our company is called Making a Living, Living. So making a living, enjoying life, painting memories. And the name of our company is called Worldventures. Now, what is Worldventures? Worldventures at its core, it's the world's biggest lifestyle and travel club. And the coolest thing about Worldventures is that the only way that you can be a part of it is if you get invited to the club. So we always say, please only invite your cool friends to the club, because those are the ones that we want to travel with. Now, our core product is called Dreamtrips. And Dreamtrips, at the heart of the company, the Travel and Lifestyle Club, we have an award-winning club, guys. We've received so many different awards for the work that we've done over the last few years. In fact, if you literally go into the World Travel Awards, you'll see just in the last 6 years alone, we've won something like 26 or 27 different awards. It changes all the time, but feel free to go to the worldtravelawards.com and have a look for yourself and have a look at all the different awards that we have received. Why are we winning all these awards? Well, we're doing something in the travel industry that's never been done before. We're using technology. We call ourselves mobilepreneurs because there's a couple of parts to what I'm going to be sharing with you tonight. On one side, you've got the coolest travel and lifestyle club. And on the other side, you've also got an opportunity that if you wish to, you can also leverage our club and leverage your network and build an additional income over and above what you're already doing. So I'm going to go through both parts with you, and then you can choose. By the end of this webinar, you'll know what the right decision is for you. And then, of course, you can get back to the person that invited you, and then we'll show you how you can be a part of our club. So on the booking engine, so we cover everything travel, flights, hotels, car rental, you name it, with a couple of unique differences. One is you get net rates. By being a member of our club, whatever rate that our club gets direct from the suppliers, that's the rate that you pay. Our company does not make money on the travel. So if they get one rate, that gets passed on to you. We don't add any commissions or anything like that on top of that. So that's a really cool thing. On top of that, we also have a technology called Rate Shrinker. Now, Rate Shrinker, what it does is from the moment that you book your flight until literally just before you fly, it scans the net. And if it finds your flight cheaper anywhere else, because sometimes the airlines drop the prices, you'll automatically get booked on the cheaper flight. You don't need to do anything. You just get an email from the company saying, you know, your flight has been reduced in price and hence the X amount of difference is refunded straight back to your card. Now that's pretty cool, but it's not our secret sauce. It's not our signature dish, as I like to call it. I call the booking engine our starter. I call Dreamtrips the signature dish, and I'll leave dessert for the last for you guys. What is Dreamtrips? Dreamtrips is the kind of holiday that everybody dreams about, where you're taken care of. And when you book a dream trip, and this is literally all around the world, 4- and 5-star holiday experiences at beautiful destinations, bucket list destinations, and each of the dream trips includes different tours, different meals. Sometimes there's also transfers included to and from the airport. So literally everything's taken care of. And you also have a host there that is there to look after you and is there to cater to any need that you've actually got. For example, if you want recommendations to any local restaurants. So let's have a look at some examples here, okay? Now you're gonna see 3 different prices, okay? One is the public price. Now this is not the retail price. This is the best online price at the time that this was put together. Then you see the member price, and then you can also apply points, which is our own loyalty program. Essentially, 1 point is $1 that is deducted off the cost of the trip, and then you're going to see the final price that you're going to pay. So let's have a look at this in Hungary, okay? So Budapest and strudel making, because it's one of the things that Budapest is famous for. Now, this is 4 days, 3 nights, staying at the Hilton, okay, next to the castle district, the UNESCO protected castle district. Now, it also includes a tour, and on top of that, you also got a strudel making demonstration and a 3-course lunch, plus a 3-day hop-on, hop-off tour. So normal price, the best online price at the time this was put together is $549, but we get it for $429. And on top of that, you can also see that you can apply 150 points. Okay, sorry, 1 second. 150 points. So that means you pay $354 after the points. Now, here's what's even cooler. If you book this dream trip in your first 90 days of being a member, you get to apply even more points. So you would only pay $317. That's 41% savings of the best online price, okay? That is ridiculous amount of savings, guys. Now, we do thousands of this every year. I'm just gonna give you a small sample so you can get the flavor. So Vienna, okay, staying at the Renaissance Hotel, which is an amazing chain of hotels. Includes tours as well. Look at the savings on this one, 43% of the best online price. It's $264 per person. Japan, konnichiwa. Japan is, I don't know, it's pretty much on everybody's bucket list. Definitely one of my favorite places to visit. And Japan is not a cheap place either. So you have a look at this one. This is actually in Osaka, Japan. Osaka is like a blend of the ancient and the new. It's a really nice mix. You've got a lot of beautiful old buildings and temples. You can see one of the pictures over there as well. And this also includes a lot of fun. It includes a 1-day pass to the Universal Studios. China, amazing places you can see over there. Gold Coast, Australia, my second home. Now this is staying at the Crown Plaza. Now check out this deal here. I mean, one night at this hotel normally starts from about $350 for one night, okay? And this is $262 for 3 nights. So you guys get the idea. Now, something new that we've literally just launched in the last week or so is the Dreamtrips Escapes. Now, the Dream Trips, they're set days throughout the year, and the reason we can get these really crazy prices is because our company goes and bulk buys, and because we have hundreds of thousands of members around the world, as our club gets bigger, our buying power gets better, and the prices get stronger. So let's have a look at something new that we've actually launched. This is any dates from the beginning of May until the end of the year, okay? Any dates you choose, all inclusive. You know what all inclusive means? It means loosen your belt, okay? All you can eat, all you can drink, and this is the presidential suites in Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic, okay? Now this, you can also book different suites. So if let's say you got a big family, you're gonna wanna take a couple of friends along, you could do that as well. Now check this out, okay? Online price, the best online price was $360. We were giving it for $275. You can also apply 50 points, so $225 for 5 days, 4 nights, all inclusive. Now, I don't know about you. I know some people would eat that value on the first day, okay? In La Romana, check this one out. This is ridiculous. Now, this resort is so big, you need a golf cart to drive around in it, okay? Look at this. On booking.com, I hope you got your seatbelt on, okay? On booking.com, the price for this, for 5 days, 4 nights, it's got a championship golf course, 3 of them. It's $1,466 for this deal on booking.com. Our price, which is ridiculous, is $450. After you take off the points, you pay $375 per person. Guys, these deals have actually come direct from the hotel owner. They've been working with us for years. They're so excited about the relationship that we have, the business that we have been giving them over the years, that they wanted to give us something extra special for our members. So they've given us these deals. And there's a lot more as well, guys. And if you're in Europe, I know there's a few people from the US, from what I can see, that are watching this. So US, Dominican Republic, very, very accessible to you guys. But if you're in Europe, stay tuned. I'm telling you, these deals are also launching in Europe. They're also launching in Africa. They're launching all around the world. But anybody from around the world can go to the Dominican Republic, and you can actually book a couple of deals back to back. So that way you can spend 4 nights in Punta Cana, and you can go spend another 4 nights, for example, at the presidential suites, okay? So coming up a little bit closer to home, we're actually doing a dream break right before boot camp. I'll talk to you about what boot camp is going to be shortly. But to give you an idea, this is, have a look at the price on this one, okay? This is 3 days, 2 nights, okay, at the Aspen Resort and Spa in Brasov. Brasov is the home of Count Dracula's castle. I've been to Brasov. It's a really, really beautiful place. Now, look at this. 3 days, 2 nights, buffet dinner with complimentary bottles on the first and the second day. So dinner both nights, buffet breakfast both days. So breakfast and dinner. And on top of that, they're also going to be throwing in an excursion. I mean, look at the crazy price on this, guys. Okay. It's literally $129 per person. Once you take off the points, then for you as a member, you pay $69 and your guest spends $129. This is crazy. Now, how can you be a part of our club? You've got a couple of options. One, you can come in as a gold member. Our most popular membership, pretty much all around Europe and around the world, is the platinum membership. Now, the gold membership gives you everything that you've just seen right now, okay? On top of that, I forgot to mention the dessert is dining and entertainment that we have introduced in several countries around the world, where you can go and actually at one of the selected restaurants. We've got 5,000 restaurants to choose from right now. And when you pay your bill, you get a percentage of your bill back in points to spend on more holidays, okay? So look at all of this. All of this is included. It's $54.99 US per month, the international currency, and a once-off fee, once in your life, $200 US. Now, the $200 US you spend, you get 200 points back straight away. Remember, 1 point is $1 that you can deduct of the cost of the dream trips, okay, which is ridiculous. I call the membership, at least, the membership is a no-brainer. Second part I'm going to share with you shortly, it's not for everybody, but it is for the hungry ones, okay? But the membership, at least, if you're going on 1 dream trip a year, this membership makes sense. If you're going on 2 holidays a year, you would be wasting money not to be a member of the club, let alone the experience. Now, the monthly fee that you pay, again, on your 12-month anniversary, you get all of that back, dollar for dollar, to spend on more dream trips. Platinum, you get all of that plus more. You can apply 50% more points as a platinum, so the savings become even better. On top of that, every single week we add new dream trips as a company. Platinum members, we get to see them 1 week in advance. So sometimes dream trips come and they get sold out by the platinum members. And if there's rooms left, they will go to the gold members. That's why I believe platinum is the way to go. Plus, every single dream trip also has different perks. as a platinum member. So one of my favorite trips that I went on, to give you an idea, is in Greece. Okay, you can see some of the pictures up there on your screen. We went to Greece and we stayed in a beautiful 5-star resort. Now the gold members had sea view rooms, which is great. Platinum members, we had a infinity pool in our room. I mean, I've never experienced that anywhere else, to have an infinity pool in your room. That was ridiculous. That was well worth it just to be a platinum member. And as you saw from the price, guys, it's an extra $100 once off to be a platinum member, and an extra $50 a month. So $300 once off and $100 a month. The same thing applies. 300 points back straight away, 1,200 points on your 12-month anniversary. So on top of that, okay, as you can see, every single friend you recommend to the club as a customer or as a member, you get points back as well. So 100 points for each friend that you recommend to the club, 200 points for each friend that you recommend that gets started as platinum. So this enables people to be able to travel to more destinations faster. And that was essentially the vision of our founder. So if you have a look at the picture on the bottom right that says China, that's myself on the right with the red shirt on. The guy with the huge smile in the center, that is Wayne Nugent. That is our Chief Visionary Officer. This is the Walt Disney of travel, as we affectionately call him. It was his vision 20 years ago that created Dreamtrips in his mind first. And in reality, 12 years ago, our club launched. And as I shared earlier, I've been a part of our club for 9 years. I've seen it grow from strength to strength to strength, and giving so many people peak experiences around the world. Now, to give you an idea, guys, when I came across our club, like I shared with you earlier, like a lot of people, everybody likes to go on holidays, but what is usually stopping people from traveling as much as they would like? Usually time or money, or both. And I was in that category too. In fact, I couldn't even think about holidays at the time that I saw the club. I was working 80 to 100 hours a week at the time. So even going on holidays was 1 day holidays combined with the weekend, and I would still be working and be on call most of the time on holidays, which is not really the right time, the right way to have a holiday. I needed something to change, but to be honest with you, I really didn't know that I needed something to change. I was comfortable. I thought I had it all until I met someone that had something that I never experienced in my life, which is freedom. And I don't know where you're at right now watching this webinar. I don't know where you're in a similar situation where you're time broke, or maybe you're in a situation where you're living from paycheck to paycheck and you need something to change. I don't know any other company that I believe that is the most powerful opportunity that I've ever come across. And you might say, yes, you're biased, Efrosyni. Yes, to a certain degree I am, because I am a part of Worldventures, but at the same time, over the last 22 years of my business experience, I've worked with Warner Brothers, I've worked with big movie studios, I've run radio stations, I've run property businesses, and I've seen a lot of things in my life, and I've never seen anything that combines the biggest industry in the world, which is travel, with a powerful product and a powerful compensation plan that enables a lot of people to make a little bit of extra money over and above what they're already doing. Or if you're hungry, like I was, serious money that can give you many choices. And this is a unique opportunity to partner up with the person that invited you and build a business on the side. This is over and above what you're already doing. We're in 35 countries right now and growing, and you can have your own business capitalize on this internationally. Like you've seen, we've got people from what I can see, at least 15 countries on this webinar right now from around the world. And we're going to open 180 countries, guys. So you could do this literally from your mobile phone as soon as you become a representative. And if you choose to, and you share this with your friends and family, you can get paid commissions for every single customer that you refer to the club. And there's additional commissions as well. So you become a representative with $100 once off and $20 US per month. This is a business, guys. So if you treat it like a business, believe me, it's going to pay you like a business. If you treat it like a hobby, it will pay you like a hobby. You choose what you get out of it, and you choose based on what you put in at the same time. So how does the money work? Well, every single person you recommend, you get $100 commissions in points. If they're gold members, if they're platinum, you get 200 points, and you get also 50 direct commissions. So if, let's say, for example, you do 3 sales within a 4-week period, you get $150. We're just going to focus on platinum because most people do platinum. You get $50 per person, per customer that joins the club. And on top of that, the company gives you a 5-star bonus if you do this within a 4-week period. If you do 6 within a 4-week period, you get an additional $300 and another 5-star bonus as well. This becomes $750 in commissions. This is the first thing that my mentor taught me to focus on. He said, you have a very short window of an opportunity, he said, to make a powerful story. He goes, whatever story you create through the club, that's going to be your story for the rest of your life. So he said, how quick do you want to get your 6? Now, all I did, like the person who invited you right now, I just invited my friends to see a presentation and I shared the information with them. Some people clicked straight away. Some people, it just wasn't the right time yet. Some people joined me later. They watched me for a little bit. I wasn't there to convince anybody. Either it clicks with them straight away or it's not the right time. Like I said, we just look for the hungry ones. So 6 people, $750 direct commissions. Now, what if you help those 6 to be able to do the same thing? Well, once you build a team of 30 platinum customers, if you do this in your first 60 days, you'll make approximately $2,000 in commissions. I say approximately because some people also make more. And you get to the level of senior representative, and senior representative makes an average of $650 per month. And a lot of that income is also passive income or residual income. Now, residual income is the income that you keep getting paid every single month for something that you do once. Now, to give you an idea, when I saw this, I was already in real estate and I spent a significant amount of money to buy real estate because I understood that residual income was the only way to create freedom. When I saw I can make residual income literally by investing over $500 instead of 333,000 pounds, which was the cost of my first property that I bought in London, so I can make $300 money left over after bills were taken care of from that property. $300 after spending 333,000 pounds. That's why when I saw this and I saw the first level, I thought, I can make more money here with the rest level, with the first level with no risk. Now, of course, that's the first level, okay? Here's all the different levels that you can see. Director, average $1,800 US per month, and it goes all the way up to IMD. And IMD, guys, that's where literally lifestyle changes completely. Now, to give you an idea, in my organization, in the last 9 years, we've helped 19 people get to the level of IMD. 19 people at that level. We've got about 5 people at NMD right now. I've lost track how many RMDs we have in our team, and I've definitely lost track of how many people we have as senior rep, director, and marketing director. One thing my mentor said to me, see how far you can see, and when you get there, you'll be able to see further. So if you, right now you're looking at this and going, you know what, let me just focus on making an extra $300, $400, $500 a month. The best way to make money with Worldventures, especially if you want to make significant amount of money with Worldventures, is the training of our company. And the people that train at our company are people that have started just like you from day one, 0 results, put in the work, put in the dedication, and build powerful stories. So to give you an idea on the right, so we've got Baron Shrog, which is, if you saw the highest level, where the average income is $48,000 US per month. Baron Shrog has achieved that level twice. So if he was just starting the average at each level, that's over $100,000 in income every single month. Stavros makes more than $1 million a year. Sachin, the world's youngest IMD, 23 years old, joined Worldventures when he was 18 from South Africa, a country where the average salary is $400 or $500 a month, where most people said that it couldn't be done. By his passion, his hard work, it's a true testament to what can happen when people are willing to invest the time and the energy and follow a proven system and do exactly what the leaders tell them to do. Because let's face it, guys, the person who invited you to watch this webinar, when you join them, they have a vested interest to help you, because if you win, they also win. This is a team sport. Wealth is a team sport. And I've come across a lot of training over my life. I've been to Tony Robbins and Les Brown and some of the biggest names in personal development. And I've never seen more people transform as much as they have through our training, which is literally results-based, to give you an idea. They teach you the strategies, they teach you the skills to create results. So Stavros, to give you an idea, I used to sell cars for a living. Never done anything like this before. Now, to give you an idea, because of his leadership, because of the training, he's helped to launch Romania, he's helped to launch Australia, New Zealand, and working with several other markets because of his leadership. He's created an organization of about 70,000 people around the world. So all these trainers, plus our director of training, Mr. Marcosetta, a guy that has a wealth of experience in the network marketing industry. And to give you an idea, Mr. Marcosetta charges $5,000 an hour for coaching time, minimum 5 hours if you were to spend one-on-one time with him. So that's $25,000. Most people wouldn't have access to that kind of money, but you get him plus all these 3 trainers for a whole weekend in Bucharest in Romania on the 15th to the 17th of June for $356. I say the best investment that you can always make is always making an investment into your mind. Benjamin Franklin said it beautifully. He goes, if you empty your wallet into your mind will fill your wallet. Too many of us, myself included, in the past have emptied our wallets in the wrong areas for too long. Just now, depending on what market you're in right now, I can see we've got a lot of people from a lot of countries. We've also got a small one-day training with top leaders in London. It's on the May 12th with International Marketing Director Giorgio Giu and also Radar as well. So 2 powerful trainers. Now, Dublin, obviously, you're more than welcome to fly into London. I know there's trainings in South Africa, in Zimbabwe, in Botswana. There's trainings all around the world, guys. So have a chat to the person that invited you. They'll give you the details. And this is what I want to finish off with, guys. You've got a couple of options. Option 1, you can come in as just a customer, either a gold or platinum customer. Download the Dreamtrips app straight to your phone. Start creating your bucket list and start taking things off your bucket list. That's $255 US once in your life and $55 a month if you're just a customer and a gold customer. If you're a platinum customer only, it's $400 US once in your life and $100 US a month because it includes your first month. Now, the business, gold and the business is $375 US once in your life and $75 a month, or platinum and business is $520 US once in your life and $120 US per month. Now, something unique happens when you recommend 4 customers. When you recommend 4 customers to the club, you also waive your monthly membership fee. So that means that $55 a month or the $100 a month becomes 0. Okay, so your only expense is your $15 to $20 a month for your business. Now, on top of that, if they're 4 platinum customers, guys, and you do that within a 4-week period, you make $500 US in cash. So that means you waive your monthly fees, you make your money back. If you get 6, you're into profit. Guys, this is a no-brainer. On top of that, we've got a limited time promotion right now. There's only a few rooms left for this. Imagine coming in, you've just seen Worldventures for the first time right now. What if there was a way for you to go on a dream trip to Rhodes in Greece for free, okay? We got a promotion going on right now that if you make 1 personal sale first come, first served, whether they're gold or platinum, you get to go to this 4 days, 3-night dream trip end of October in Rhodes, all inclusive, for only $149 per person. If you get 4 sales, you get to go for free. That's a cool story. Came into Worldventures. In my first 30 days, I showed a bunch of people. I got my money back. I also qualified to go on a dream trip to Greece for free. That's a cool story. Guys, this is what it comes down to. You know, one thing that a very wise man said, called Michael Jordan, he said, you miss 100% of the shots that you never take. They said the average person by the age of 21 has already passed the opportunity to become a millionaire twice. Most people come across opportunities and they let their mind hold them back from trying something new because they're scared to get out of their comfort zone. The time's gonna come, and one of my favorite DJs, funnily enough, unfortunately passed away a couple of days ago, Avicii. And one of my favorite songs is, he's talked about create a life that you will remember. And that's one of the things that drives me personally. I didn't want to just exist. I did that for 15 years working as an employee. I existed. I built my business. I built my job for my boss. I built someone else's dream. And sometimes we come across things that can enable us to live a more enriched life, but we get scared of getting out of our comfort zone and trying something new, and then nothing changes. Do something, speak to the person that invited you right now. I know some of them, I've got a lot more than one guest watching this webinar. And believe me when I tell you, it makes difference. It makes a difference if you're first, okay? But take that step. If you're in a situation right now in your life where you want more fun, more freedom, from more fulfillment, definitely join the membership. But if you're in a situation like I was, where maybe your time broke, or maybe you need something to change in your life, speak to the person that invited you, get booked for the next training, tell them that you're all in, and take that step and create a new story and create a life that you will also remember. So guys, thank you for taking the time to be on this webinar. Get back to the person that invited you straight away. Do not wait till tomorrow. Get back to them straight away. Let them know whether you just want to travel with them, whether you also want to lock arms and be a part of the business. And I look forward to meeting you in person at our next event in Bucharest or one of the beautiful dream trips around the world.